going on, folks? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this video. I decided to do this video because I know that there seems to be a lot of people that are depressed in the world. That wasn't me throwing my hand up. If you are depressed, I want you to pay close attention to this video because this video is directed towards you. Now, as far as like being depressed, if you can find out what the center of depression is, like what causes your depression, it may be a living situation, it may be a person you're dealing with, it may be upcoming events, it may be whatever. Maybe you just grew up with depression, overall depression. You just don't know why. You can't get rid of it. Try to center yourself. Now, what I mean by trying to center yourself is try to find something that makes you feel at peace, completely at peace. Like nothing can waver your spirit, nothing can bother you, nothing can knock you off your pedestal that you set for yourself. Don't put all of your emotions or anything into a specific person, because if that person leaves, then what? You have nothing. Put it maybe into a profession, or turn your depression into a dedication if you can. Now, what that means is that's a different type of mindset. Now, to turn your depression into dedication, you have to turn that into telling yourself that you don't want to be depressed no more. You don't want to be anxious. You don't want to fight your own demons. You don't want, you don't want that kind of mindset no more. You don't want to battle every day feeling like you're finna die. Or, overall anxiety makes you feel like you're just finna die. You just, like you can't do nothing about it. Just try to focus on like what really makes you feel like you have a purpose in yourself, in your life, in whatever it is you deal with. Because the more you choose to sit in your depression, the worse you'll feel overall. Now, if say you were to chill, relax all the time, watch TV, laugh, that kind of stuff, but you're hiding your depression, it's only so long before it starts to eat you up. Pause. You have to you literally have to channel it. And as crazy as it may seem, you can channel it. You just have to find the right avenue to take to channel it. So, what's one thing I can say? If you're interested in sports, do something sporty. Run around, jog, Because if you jogging, you running around, don't run on the treadmill and think you finna clear your mind, because you're not. I promise you're not. Run outside. Run outside, maybe on a track, maybe on a trail, anything. Just run outside, though. As you're running outside, you'll feel a difference. It's a big fucking difference. Like, you'll feel it. Overall, you'll understand it, too. It means a lot to yourself. Like, it'll wake you the fuck up, truthfully. Now, I'm not saying this just to say it. It actually works. It helps. For me, I play basketball. Now, basketball ain't gonna be around for me forever. So when I'm not playing basketball, I meditate. Now, people don't think I meditate because, people have their opinions. I don't give a fuck. I meditate. It helps me. Now, it may not help you, so I'm not telling you to do it, but if you want to consider it, try it. It might work. As far as like anything else that you may think of, say you don't really like drawing, but you want to draw something, just draw it. You want to paint something, paint it. You want to go somewhere, sometimes you can't go anywhere, but take your mind to that spot if you can. People say remove all negative thoughts, remove all that. When you tell yourself to, they come back or they don't go nowhere. You have to just let it dissipate, let it, go away from you, because it's not just going to go nowhere. You got to actually prepare yourself for it. Once it does fade away, though, imagine wherever place you want to be at and let that be your safe haven at the time. That depression will deplete and dissipate completely, I promise you. It works for me. It's all kind of things I used to want to do, tell myself I was going to do, couldn't do it, or haven't done it yet. I don't get depressed too much. I meditate about it. Clear my mind, clear my mind, clear my body, clear my whatever. Make myself feel in that place, you know. Then I know what I'm preparing myself for when I get there. And then I know what I'm working towards when I start to work, continue to thrive and get better at whatever it is I'm doing. Like, all that kind of stuff it plays a big role in who you become. All of that, like living in negativity, all of that sitting and, wondering or constantly begging yourself to be better and all of that. No, just work at it. That's all I can tell you, just work at it. Because I'm living proof of the shit. Like, I work at being better every day. I may not show it, but I actually work at it every single day. And I've gotten way better than what I was before. Before, I would say I was about 50% of my life. I would meet people and try to make myself 100%. Shit wasn't working. I meet friends and try to make them a part of what makes me feel completely at 100%. It's a bad idea, but I did it. So once I learned from that, I can do anything now. Mentally, I can do it. Physically, I can do it too. But you have to prepare yourself for it before you physically go out and try to do whatever it is you're trying to do. You tell yourself from the time of whenever you find that passion or you find that drive or whatever you find, go then. Start then. Then work through it mentally, because it's a mental battle. A lot of stuff we deal with is mental. Physically, obviously it's a couple things I call them hiccups, little light hiccups. Stub your toe and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But whenever you sit and mope and cry and say you can't do it or you ain't gonna be able to do it or this ain't allowing you to do it, you not allowing yourself to do it. That's all it is. It's yourself. It's nothing else around you. It's nobody near you. None of that. It's only you. So you have to channel that. You have to focus in, hone in, and, figure out what it is that makes you you specifically. Find that trigger, pull that trigger, and you good. The rest of it is self-explanatory. What else can I say about it? Like, obviously, it's easier said than done. I said that, but you have to truly want it. With anything in life, you have to want it. Like, I want to be a professional basketball player. I make videos every week. I go to work, but you don't see the work I actually put in. Nobody does. I'm not going to put it on display either. I'm just going to keep working. Now, that's one thing, though. I like to entertain people. As you can see, I'm doing that by making videos. I also want to make people feel good, which is what this video is. It's a turn of events. It's not always me trying to make people laugh or whatever. Just something else, to keep you in high spirits, because I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know what you're battling with. Through all of that, I would say too as well, even if you're not religious or if you're spiritual, find God. And when you find God, you find all of the things that I'm explaining to you right now. It comes from believing that there is a God and He comes first. You put your love and your trust in that, the rest of it takes care of itself. Everything you put your mind to, you can do. Everything you put your physical to, you can do. Everything you put yourself into, like a situation, and you start to get better at it, you're like, where did it come from? That's where it comes from. It's a mental thing. You do that, you put your trust in that, you take care of you every time. People be thinking I'm weird because I sit still sometimes. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't want to bother nobody. I don't want nobody bothering me. I'm having my interaction. I have a one-on-one with the Most High. That's it. I relax, I meditate, I kick back. The rest of it take care of itself. That's how I look at life. Trying to figure out and trying to change stuff, that's what makes it worse for yourself. There are some things you can change, but the rest of them, you have no say-so. The rest is certain things you'll know in life that you cannot change, but you don't try to either. Just let them happen. And then as life alters for you, you'll know you're supposed to have that happen. It all has a purpose. You may not see it, but it does. Then later on, you be like, oh, that led me to this, or this led me to that. That's how it works. So, man, if you watching this and you depressed or you just feel like you can't go on, just hang on. It's a point to it. It's a purpose for it. If you don't like expressing emotions, but you can't, keep all of it bottled up, throw something in the comment section. Just get it off your chest. It's a safe spot. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. Just say it, speak it, feel it, express it. Because if you don't, it's gonna eat you up. Then once you find whatever it is that mentally helps you with that release, you're good to go. Just like that. You never know what can happen. So you just gotta let it happen. So that's all I got to say. Is just keep your head up, keep your spirits high, keep your trust up. Keep your trust up. Literally. Keep it up. I'm telling you. Works wonders every single day. Every second of every day. I'm living proof of it. I'm telling you. Just stay at it. Stay adamant. You'll see. It's all working. It's all worth it too. Welcome to Forever.